I'm Randy Haycock. I'm the supervising animator of Frog and Prince Naveen in The Princess and the Frog, and I'm just doing a little drawing of Naveen as a frog. So hopefully we'll capture kind of who he is as a character and as a personality in this drawing, and this is what we do hundreds of times every day.
Yeah, these characters become like a muscle memory.
That's right.
I'll come behind you.
How many hundreds do you do today?
Hundreds.
Hundreds,
How about
yeah.
thousands?
Thousands. Over the course of a film, I'm sure we do tens of thousands of
Yeah,
drawings. You know,
man.
if you include all the drawings that we actually throw away because we don't like them.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
a lot of throwaways.
Yeah.
And sort of give them out as like, you know, mementos to all the other parts of the crew. Who, you know,
Oh,
like,
we're getting your second? We're getting your throwaways? We're getting your
I polish up the throwaways.
That's what Mel Blanc used to do for Christmas gifts. Give away the cells.
Give away the cells. That's
So
a
you
good
guys
gift
just focus
nowadays.
on one character.
Yeah. Our job is to take the one character through the entire film, you know, and it allows us a great sense of focus. You know, it's because each character covers his own nuances, you know, and it's a bit harder for me to one day think Facilier and then the next day think about what Randy's doing to the frog and try to follow that.
What did you want? I'm sorry.
Bruce, you
Just identify yourself. I'm.
Yeah. What's your,
Randy did what I think. You do it?
tell me who you are and what you're doing.
Oh, yes, I am Bruce Smith. I am supervising animator for Dr. Facilier. I'm making a mock-up sketch of the evil, dastardly, deliciously evil love child of Cruella de Vil and Captain Hook.
We're excited. People are finally seeing the film. You know, after you work on a film for so long, you wonder, is it good? Did we do great? And you know, it's really gratifying when people finally see the film and respond positively to it. You know.
Do you have to do any special exercises to get your wrist and your hands?
I do a lot of this.
Yeah, you know, it's weird is I don't necessarily get any really ill effects from picking up the pencil and drawing, although Randy's gotten some carpal tunnel issues from
When I was doing the
TV stuff.
computer, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, when I was doing the computer, it affected me more than drawing ever did. Maybe because I think there's still more variety to the movement
Yeah, huh?
than when I'm with the mouse just doing this and tapping on keys.
That's true.
You know? So,
And you're flipping paper back and forth to get the movement and so
yeah,
on. And
we do a lot of this, so that's kind of repetitive, but it's never really bothered me in that way. I know some artists deal with that carpal tunnel kind of thing, but I've been fortunate.
Were there several nods in the animation to other classic characters that I thought I was recognizing maybe? The dog reminded me very much of an old Warner Brothers kind of character. It must have been hard to make the frog look a little unique when there were some very other famous frogs.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be that Warner Brothers frog, you know.
Right.
And I actually went down to our animation research library and had them pull up model sheets of every other Disney frog that had ever been done, so I could see what people had done before, and recognize that, you know, I didn't want to do any of those frogs. And what a huge variety! I was surprised with the huge variety of different frog designs that Disney had done over the years. That it wasn't just a Disney style, you know, of frog. It was a frog that fit that particular story, that particular style of that film. Yeah.
That's right. Flip the frog. That was that Iworks thing.
Yeah. So I didn't want it to be any of those. I mean, Naveen is his own character, and he needed to feel like he fit in that Disney pantheon of characters, but he needed to be his own character.
You had to take a little bit of Naveen's face and actually get the expression and the eyes and so on.
Yeah.
From one character to the other.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of fun because, you know, Naveen is a human. I have a picture of him here somewhere. Let's see. Naveen is a human. You know, it was all about this super handsome, charming guy with these big, thick, kind of Jonas Brothers eyebrows, and And we thought, okay, if we're going to translate this character into a frog, what are the features that we want to take? What are his most distinguishing features that we can use? Well, frogs are all eyes and a big mouth, so I thought, well, let's take the eyes and the mouth and bring them to the frog. Well, how do you make these, the distinguishing features of his eyes and mouth are eyebrows and teeth, which you don't think of when you think of a frog. So we found a way to give, Naveen the frog sort of these eyebrow shapes on his brow ridge there that are more like the spots on his leg, just color patches on his eyes, but they give the impression of eyebrows. And then he has these pearly white teeth, and the zoologists out there might go, you can't give a frog teeth, but we brought in a frog from Africa when we were doing research, and this little frog called a Pac-Man frog with a huge mouth and everything. And that thing would open its mouth, and I'll tell you, that frog had teeth. So some frogs do have teeth. They weren't as pearly white as Naveen's, but hey, I can say frogs have teeth. Some frogs have teeth. So I was gratified by that.
Your finished product here?
My finished product.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Here you go, Jim. I'll hit you with this one.
Oh, thank you. I get the evil guy.
right.
How neat.
Dave?
Yeah, how about an Emily?
Oh, Emily?
Yeah,
Even
Dave
better.
and... Okay, you can do
You want me to do it, Dave and Emily?
Dave and Emily, and that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much.
E-M-I-L-Y?
I-L-I-E.
M-I-L-I-E. All right.
Yeah,
Just like that?
you got it, man.
Okay.
Cheers.
Right to the Wii website, absolutely.
Okay. So we can see folks.
Yeah.
Great. There you go.
Okay.